Android phones are ideal for those who want absolute freedom regarding customization, software selection, and broader possibilities of how to use your device. But when picking between the best Android phones, who reigns supreme, the Google Pixel 8 Pro or the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra? Well, the phones have a history of offering fantastic hardware, but does Google's software prowess catapult them ahead of Samsung's impressive internals? Let's find out. Say what you will about Android phones, but the breadth of design choices is far vaster than other phones you might come across, phones that appear to have stagnated harsher than swamp water. Both the Pixel 8 Pro and Galaxy S23 Ultra have an impressive aesthetic. Samsung's borderline industrial design is a great contrast to the Pixel 8 Pro's new softer corners and modern look. However, if we were to judge on looks alone, it's the Pixel that stands out most for its unique and recognizable camera bar and build. While both phones pull off the minimalist style quite well, as long as you're not focusing on the S23 Ultra's hideous camera array, the Pixel 8 Pro has a real fun and captivating identity about it. However, does the functionality of Google's design hold up as well as Samsung's? Well, the S23 Ultra's combination of an Armor aluminum chassis and Gorilla Glass Victus 2 does offer impressive scratch, drop, and shock protection alongside an IP68 rating for dust and water resistance. But the Pixel 8 Pro isn't exactly a Faberge egg in comparison, also touting Corning's Gorilla Glass Victus 2 protection and a sturdy aluminum frame. Will it be as tough a frame as Samsung's? That's unlikely given Samsung's S23 Ultra is about as tough as a phone gets before you have to start referring to it as rugged. But there is one thing Samsung seemingly overlooks, it's those exposed camera lenses. The Pixel 8 Pro's camera bar isn't just a trendy Geordie LaForge visor, it also protects its lenses, giving users a little more comfort when it comes to ditching a case. Samsung makes some of the best smartphone displays ever put to market, that much is practically undeniable. But is this category really such a one-horse race? How well does the Pixel 8 Pro measure up to Samsung's domineering displays? When it comes to size, Samsung pips the Pixel to the post measuring 6.8 inches to the Pro's 6.7 inches. But as any kind woman will try to convince you, size isn't everything. Sadly, the S23 Ultra also pulls ahead when it comes to resolution and pixel density. The Ultra and Pixel 8 Pro both feature always-on displays with dynamic 1 to 120 Hz refresh rates. But Samsung's AMOLED 2X display pulls ahead once more over the Pixel 8 Pro's Super Actual LTPO OLED panel. Does the Pixel ever get the upper hand here? Actually, it does, if you believe Google's claims about peak brightness. We'll need to bring the Pixel 8 Pro in for testing to ensure the validity of these numbers, but the Pixel 8 Pro is reportedly capable of an incredible 2400 nits peak brightness, blowing away the S24 Ultra's 1750 nits peak brightness. It's a victory for Samsung, but the Pixel 8 Pro clearly has some fight in it. The Pixel 8 Pro's new Tensor G3 chip could make all the difference when it comes to this portion of our face-off. It's the most powerful chip that Google has ever produced, and it's needed to power all of those impressive AI functions the smartphone is touting. But how well does it perform in relation to the Galaxy S23 Ultra's Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 processor? According to early Geekbench 6 results, there's a clear winner in terms of sheer performance numbers. While the Pixel 8 Pro delivers some admirable figures for single-core and multi-core performance with scores of 1760 and 4442 respectively, the S23 Ultra's Snapdragon processor bests it with 1880 single-core and 4982 multi-core scores. The numbers don't lie except for when they do. These numbers are a great way of determining the computational capabilities of a device, but real-world performance is missing from this equation. Frankly, most mobile phones are considerably overpowered when it comes to what the vast majority of us are going to use them for. Does the S23 Ultra have a more powerful processor? It's sure looking to be the case. That being said, Google's offering is almost drawing a parallel in some areas, and is by no means a slouch. We'll need to wait until we get the Pixel 8 Pro in our hands to rate how its performance can be judged in operation. If early benchmark scores are to be believed, though, Samsung will retain its performance edge despite being many months older. That's because it partnered with Qualcomm on a bespoke version of the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 processor, which runs faster here than on any rival phone. It's the yardstick with which all Android rivals are measured, with apps and games running all but flawlessly. Google claims the machine learning model on the Pixel 8 Pro is 10 times more complex than the Pixel 6, allowing it to power even more leading-edge computational photography features, enhance things like clear calling and Pixel's call screen, and deliver new experiences like Audio Magic Eraser that can clean up distracting background sounds from your video recordings. On the flip side, the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 chip in the Galaxy S23 Ultra is an absolute powerhouse in its off-the-shelf form, and Samsung has souped it up with a custom version it's calling the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 mobile platform for Galaxy. It's a chip that delivers an incredible amount of raw performance without sacrificing power efficiency, yet still packs in strong image signal processing to produce great photos and videos. No matter how much Google has improved its Tensor G3, we'd be shocked if it even matches the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, much less surpasses it, and it's telling that Google isn't making any performance claims. Its play for the Tensor is an eye, and the Pixel 8 Pro was for those who want the most advanced photo processing and other machine learning features like spam call screening, while the Galaxy S23 Ultra is for those who want to feel confident that even the most demanding games will run smoothly at maximum settings without heating up the phone or killing the battery. Both of these phones are admired for their shutterbug capabilities, and rightly so. Each phone has its secret weapon. For Samsung, it's the S24 Ultra's mighty 200 megapixels primary sensor, and for Google, it's the incredible Pixel software backing every snap you take. I'm going to make a somewhat controversial claim here when I say that Google's software magic goes to great lengths to bridge the megapixel chasm. There's a stunning array of software features tied into the Pixel 8 Pro's camera experience, including video boost, night sight, real tone, magic editor, and pro controls, which are modeled after DSLR capabilities. While Samsung's hardware is wildly powerful, I feel that Google pulls things back onto an even keel with its well-rounded camera array and its phenomenal software. Hate me for it if you want, but I think this one might be a draw. Probably the easiest comparison between these two smartphones is their price. One of the key selling points of Pixel smartphones is their competitive pricing, especially when taking into account the performance and feature set of the Pixel 8 Pro, offering fantastic value for money thanks to a somewhat modest $899 pricing. Samsung's flagship device is packed with premium components that drive awesome performance, but premium performance comes with a premium price tag, leading to a $1,199 price tag. After taking some time out to do the maths on this one, it's clear to see we've reached an impasse. While both phones have their strengths and weaknesses, there really is a balance struck between the two that ultimately makes it hard to decipher a true winner between them both. We won't know for sure how the Pixel 8 Pro will perform in the real world until we have some more time to put it through its paces. But for everything we've seen so far, there's little doubt that the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra continues to be the dominant powerhouse in this landscape. However, while it's not as satisfying of a conclusion as an absolute trouncing or photo finish victory, it is good news for consumers torn between the two. Whether you opt for the Google Pixel 8 Pro or the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra, you're going to be investing in a quality product that will perform across the board. So, what are your thoughts on the latest Pixel 8 lineup? Which one do you think is the best? Share your valuable thoughts below in the comment section, and for more updates, you can check out our channel. See you in the next one. Peace out.